Hi everyone, and welcome to the Business Development Specialist video series. Today we'll be going over the top 5 mistakes that people make in business development. First, let's recap on what business development is. Business development requires the fostering and cultivation of relationships with buyers, suppliers, and competitors. It is the combination of these relationships that makes business development so important, and there are a lot of ways professionals can make mistakes. The role of business development is to find new strategic opportunities for the company. There are many mistakes that can be made in business development, the following being just 5 that are done somewhat behind the scenes. There are other mistakes, like those made in sales and marketing, that are done in the open and usually with clients. These 5 focus on what the company does internally. So the first is missing out on opportunities to position the company as an authority, whether through educational marketing, PR, and the improvement of the company pedigree. Second is thinking that marketing above is enough. 3. Ignoring the importance of the unique selling position. 4. Creating short-term goals without thinking long-term and planning poorly. And 5. Poor time management. So first, let's go over missed opportunities. Educational marketing and positioning yourself as an expert is a crucial part to successful business development. Use these opportunities to share your expertise and to instill trust in you and your brand. Moreover, don't ignore PR and the benefits it can have for your company. Just remember that marketing is only half of the equation of business development, sales and customer management being the second half. This means that you must work hard to market yourself, utilize the free resources that PR provides, and position yourself as an expert by giving away information and by being a resource for your customers. Being an informational resource, instead of simply a source for a product or service, will make customers feel more at ease when choosing your company as their provider. Help them make informed decisions. For more information on educational marketing, check out the educational marketing video. To follow from missed opportunities, marketing is again only part of the equation. Business development requires that marketing, sales, and customer management takes place simultaneously, working together. While the things mentioned in number 1 are important, remember that marketing is only one component of the overall business development effort. Not following up with prospects is one of the biggest mistakes done in this respect. Simply being out there is no longer enough. Speaking, writing articles, attending seminars and conferences in and of itself will help develop viability and recognition, but not necessarily lead to new business. To successfully compete in today's market, client development must be added to the marketing efforts in order to consistently generate new business. Successful client development comes by focusing on whom you know and meet, whom you communicate with, what you communicate and how, and most importantly, your follow-up discipline. This law and all professions are, after all, inherently people businesses. Without a client relationship development focus, wanting to develop business by just being out there is mainly wishful thinking. The unique selling position is a critical piece of the business development puzzle. For companies that use old or a one-size-fits-all position, and for companies that don't have one at all, success is a far-fetched notion. The unique selling position is what differentiates you from your competition. When you market or advertise your services or products, you are essentially making a proposition to your buyers. If you are saying the same thing the competition is saying, how will you be heard? You must offer the customers a proposition that the competition cannot or does not offer. It must be unique, either in the sense that the brand is unique or that the claim you are making to your customers is not offered elsewhere. 90% of companies rarely ignore the unique selling position and simply go along with what everyone else is doing. So really bank on your uniqueness The fourth biggest mistake is goals and planning. Planning is a critical part to future and present success. You should be planning for the present, the next month, week, and year. This can be applied to many aspects of business, including sales, marketing, capital raising, and PR. Short-term goals are just as important as long-term goals. The key to planning, however, is to have all the information you need to plan properly. For example, clients want to work with lawyers who understand their business and industry. No good lawyer walks into a courtroom or deal room unprepared. Likewise, there is no excuse for failure to adequately prepare for business development. Failing to properly research and understand the client's business and industry undermines your credibility and limits your ability to connect with them. The fifth is time management. Avoid the thinking that promotes procrastination. Thinking, I'll do it when I have time, helps to set yourself up for failure. In following with the last mistake, plan and assign time to get things done. The mindset of "I'll do it when I have time," is a slippery slope and fallacy. The more successful you are, the busier you are, and the less time you have. So you may think that time will come up or appear, but it rarely happens. The key is to carve out specific and routine time each week or month, not just to engage in a standalone marketing or business development activity like simply going to lunch. Instead, allocate time to think, strategize, prepare, plan, and then execute your client development follow-up. Lastly, find what works for you. Ultimately, and somewhat unfortunately, there is no one-size-fits-all approach to business development, and there is no magic formula. It requires that you define what works best for you, your company, and your situation, and simply doing it. If you are persistent, focus on the right things, and avoid common business development mistakes like these ones that we've talked here about, your results will be amplified exponentially. If you have any questions, post them to the businesstraining.com forum, or feel free to shoot me an email.